Welcome everyone once again, and let's get on to the thought of the day. Now, I would say today's keyword is emotions, emotional safety, I would say. And just thinking about this, if I may ask you, when was the last time you wanted to share something important? Maybe you made a mistake, or a fear that keeps you up at night, or a dream that feels too fragile to speak aloud. Think about it. And now think about this. Did you share it? And if you did, who did you choose to tell? That choice, my friends, reveal everything about today's topic. Because relationships aren't really about how much time we spend together or how many photos we take. They're about something far more invisible, far more deeper, yet infinitely more powerful. So, today we are talking about building emotional safety in relationships, the soil where trust grows, and without it, nothing truly blooms. So, emotional safety is that rare feeling when you can say, I messed up without preparing for a lecture. It's when you can admit, I'm scared without someone immediately telling you why shouldn't we. It's the freedom to be imperfect, uncertain, and human, and without losing respect or love. So let me paint a picture. Imagine Priya comes home after a terrible day at work. Her project was rejected in front of everyone. She tells her husband, and he immediately responds, see, I told you to double check everything. Why don't you ever listen? And now imagine the same scene differently. She shares what happened, and he says, that sounds really hard. You must have felt so disappointed. Want to talk about it? Or should I just make some chai? Same situation, two completely different experiences. The first kills emotional safety, and the second, it creates it. So, today I want to share the three pillars of emotional safety. Yeah. Number one, consistency. Now, this is like the invisible thread. Think about your relationships even with your local dudwala. He comes every morning at, let's say, 6:30 a.m. Rain, festival, Monday blues, doesn't matter. That consistency builds trust. Emotional safety works the same way. It's not built in grand gestures, but in showing up predictably. So when your teenage daughter knows that no matter what she tells you, you won't explode, that's consistency. When your partner knows that sharing a difficult emotion won't lead to 3 days of silent treatment, that's the invisible thread that holds relationship together. And number two, empathy. Yes, it's like feeling with, not fixing for. And here's where, most of us stumble. Your friend says, I hate my job. I feel so stuck. And we immediately jump to, then quit. Update your resume. Have you tried LinkedIn? We do mean well, but you've just made it about solutions, not emotions. So, emotional safety requires us to sit with discomfort, not fix it. It's saying, that sounds exhausting. I can see why you feel stuck. And that's it. No advice, no judgment, just presence. I know, I know. We Indians love giving guidance. फ्री की एडवाइस सब सलाह देते हैं. So it's practically our love language, I would say. But sometimes the most loving thing we can do is close our mouths and open our hearts. And number three, reliability. Yes, being a soft place to land. Just imagine every time, let's say, Amit brings up his anxiety about his aging parents, his wife changes the subject or says, "Don't be so negative." And over time, what happens? He stops sharing. Not because the anxiety disappeared, but because the relationship couldn't hold it. So, reliability means being that soft place to land again and again and again. It means not using someone's vulnerability as ammunition during a fight. It means remembering that your mother in law shared her fear of being a burden and not throwing that back at her during a heated moment. It happens. Many times, all of us do such mistakes. And because without emotional safety, relationships become performances. We curate what we show, edit what we feel, and slowly we become strangers living together. The teenager hides their struggles because dad will just get angry. The wife stops sharing her dreams because he'll say it's impractical. And the husband buries his stress because she has enough to worry about. And here's the thing, people don't open up when they are pressured, they open up when they feel safe. Think about it. You don't confide in the person who's loudest or most insistent. You confide in the one who listens without judgment, who doesn't rush to fix you. He sees your mess and doesn't flinch. So, listening matters more than fixing. Presence matters more than solutions. So, here is your homework, your beautiful challenge for today. Practice non defensive listening. So today I'm trying to make you a better listener. So today, or let's say this week, when someone close to you shares something, just try this. Let them speak fully. Don't interrupt with, but I, or actually what happened was nothing doing. Just listen. Don't prepare your response while they're talking because we automatically go into that thinking mode. अब क्या कहूँगा? What should I say? Because that means you are gradually going into the fixing mode. Don't do that. Just stay in the listening mode. And when they finish, simply respond, "I understand how that made you feel," or "that sounds really difficult." That's it. And watch what happens. Watch how their shoulders relax, how their voice softens, how they share a little more. And that's emotional safety being built brick by brick. Yes. So here's the truth nobody tells you, emotional safety isn't something we have it, it's something we create every day, in every conversation, through our consistency, our empathy, our reliability. And here's your invitation, choose one relationship this week. Maybe it's with your teenage son or daughter who's been distant. Maybe it's your partner. Maybe even with yourself. Yes, as self care is so important, we should learn to talk with ourselves too. Yes, hear yourself out. What yourself has to say to you. We need that emotional safety within our own minds too. Create that safety. Be the person someone can be imperfect with. Be the space where vulnerability doesn't feel like a risk. Because when we build emotional safety, we are not just improving relationships, we are changing lives. We are saying, You belong here exactly as you are. And that's everything. So just remember, emotional safety is the soil where trust grows. And without it, nothing truly blooms. So let's start planting today. So, with that thought, thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you.